Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my music channel. I am Todd the Mod. If you are brand new to my channel, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. It's Sunday morning. And, Saturday afternoon. I'm actually still having a cup of coffee. My Snoopy mug here. Find happiness in the small things. Not sure if you can see that or not. I suck at holding things up to the camera. Anyway. Very good. It's Sunday morning when you're watching this. And some stuff to talk about. You may notice that I do not have this thing on my neck anymore. So I met with I have a lot of follow-up appointments with my surgeon who did my ACDF surgery on my neck, which my voice still tends to go out, especially when I'm really tired. And I don't have to wear this, but I still have to pretend like I have it on. So I have to be very careful the way I move my neck. I still can't lift anything over 10 pounds. Can't put my head back. I can't put my head front. Guys, I gotta pretend like I still have it on. What's great about this, though, is I don't have to sleep with this stupid thing on anymore. 2 weeks was enough. I've heard some people have to wear it for 6 weeks. I was kind of afraid of that because I was told that it's anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks I have to wear this. Now, there is a catch. I do have to wear this when I go out. And also when I go to physical therapy, I have to wear this. And even when walking around the house, really. So for those of you who don't know, I had a stroke last year. Been learning how to walk. My last video shows some major progress I had, a breakthrough, that I was able to walk 82 feet with unassistance, which was a big thing for me. I haven't walked unassisted in almost a year. So I do have to be careful still. Nothing aggressive. I have to still wear this when I'm walking around the house, or definitely when I'm going out or physical therapy. But the good news is right now I don't have to wear it while I talk to you guys, which is wonderful. And I can't tell if my camera is crooked or if it's actually just my computer. I'm just gonna trust that it's not crooked. If it is, I do apologize. Yeah, you can see here the bandage is starting to come off, so which is natural. I'm gonna have a heck of a cool scar. Like I watched some people in their recovery videos who had ACDF surgery, and they were complaining like, "I'm gonna have a scar." I'm like, I'm kind of actually think it's kind of cool. So I don't know. I mean, I'm weird that way, I guess. Anyway, a couple new things. Trying out this different mic. I got a couple different mics for Christmas. This one's a Fifine, and it's an XLR/USB mic, and you can use it simultaneously as a USB mic and XLR. I'm using it as a USB. It has this kind of cool feature where it changes colors, and you can actually press on it and have it stay one color or turn the color off completely. I usually use this, which is my go-to mic, my Rode Pod mic. But I thought I'd try this out and see if it sounds pretty good. I mean, especially in the earphones. I have it plugged directly into the mic, and it sounds pretty good. I don't buy these mics, or I didn't get these mics for my YouTube channel. That's something else I'm actually going to be using it for. I'm just not going to talk about it right now because it's still early on in the process. But I thought I'd use it for YouTube. If you ever want to know reviews on great equipment like cameras and microphones and that kind of stuff, I'm going to post a link to Tom Buck, who I love his channel. He got actually like YouTube Creator of the Year, I think, award. But I'll post it down here where links go if you are interested in looking at equipment for your YouTube channel. There you go. I'll post a link to his stuff. He's got some really cool ideas and reviews on equipment. Anyway, this channel is not about equipment. This is about vinyl records, and that's where we're going to get to. Enough of my babbling. Let's talk about vinyl records. So the day before surgery, which was February 3rd, my wife and I went out for a date on February 2nd because we knew I'd be checking into the hospital February 1st we had the date. February 2nd I checked into the hospital. February 3rd I had the surgery. I can't get my dates right. We thought we went to a little date, and we went to a place called the Broken Yoke, which we had tons of these in San Diego, and we were so stoked to actually find one here in Arizona. They actually have three, one in Phoenix, one in Chandler, and one in Mesa, I think. And this is just a great breakfast cafe restaurant. We absolutely love their food, and so we went there, and we thought we'd stop by Zia's because give me a little treat since I'm going to be in the hospital for 3 or 4 days, and got some vinyl records, of course. And let me share that with you. There was one video, I'll post it up here if I can find it, where I put back this record to get a Vince Guaraldi record. And it was at Zia's. And I remember Brian from the Embryonic Robot channel commented and said, "You will get this record." And you're right, Brian, I did. And here it is. It's the Cocteau Twins, Heaven or Las Vegas. I finally got it. I have the CD, but I've always wanted it on vinyl. I think Brian's was a gatefold. This is not the gatefold version, but it's remastered from the HD audio, pressed on 180 gram. This is just beautiful artwork. I just love the artwork on this album. And yes, I paid $24.99 for it, even on the back. And I haven't took it out of the shrink wrap yet, but just on black vinyl. There you go. Label's pretty cool. Again, gorgeous artwork for a gorgeous album. I just love the guitar work on this. That flangey guitar, it's definitely the Cocteau Twins sound, right? Just a beautiful album from start to finish. A lot of great songs. Heaven, Las Vegas, of course, is a great one. I love that song. I do love how it opens up with Cherry Colored Funk, which is a great song as well. Just really happy to put it in the collection. I'm sorry there's a glare. I don't know where the glare is coming from. I'm not good with lighting. This is why I can never be a professional photographer. Anyway, Cocteau Twins, got that one, which is why I went back to Zia's for. But of course, I looked around and found a Squeeze album that I used to have in my collection. There's that word I use a lot, used to have, because I sold my album collection one time. But I was happy to find it again, and I picked it up for like $7. It's Squeeze Frank. This is actually the tour I saw them on back in San Diego at a place called the California Theater, and it's the first time I ever saw Squeeze, and oh man, they put on such a great show. And I remember Animal Logic, who was Stuart Copeland's band that he formed with Stanley Clark, and I forgot the girl's singer who was in that band, I forgot, but they opened up for Squeeze. And Miles Copeland was there, the manager of Squeeze and the manager for Stuart Copeland, and obviously managed the Police. And he introduced, obviously, Animal Logic and introduced Squeeze. And this is a tour I saw them on. It has some great songs. This is actually a good album. Keep in mind, the album before that was a huge hit in America, and that was Babylon On and On. Babylon and On is what it was called. It had the hit, song Hourglass, 853-5937. Just that really was a pivotal album for them, for the American audience. That really put them on the map. Very popular album. This was after. So in essence, this was kind of a letdown from that album, because that album from start to finish is a great Squeeze album. Not my favorite Squeeze album, but definitely up there. It's a beautiful album. This one, it's got its moments. I'd say side 1 is great, and then side 2 kind of lacks. Okay. If It's Love is a single off of this album, and a good song, but it has some other good songs like Rose I Said and She Doesn't Have to Shave, are probably my favorite songs off this album. So if you are a Squeeze fan and you haven't listened to Frank, give it a shot. It's a good listen to. Not the worst Squeeze album, all right? I could think of the worst. I wouldn't say worst. I don't think they have a worst album in their collection, honestly, but there are lesser Squeeze albums out there. But yeah, this is kind of cool how they did the back cover. They went into like a little photo booth and did their pictures. This is supposed to be Jules Holland, but he was on holiday, so they just did a blank one for him. It's kind of cool. So yeah, pick that one up at Zia's. That was my haul from Zia's. This is why it's kind of a short video before I went into the hospital for surgery. Now, I did order something from Discogs. I wouldn't say I don't order a lot from them. I tend not to during the summer for obvious reasons, but I do order from Discogs on occasion. I've only been burnt once, and that's when I ordered a OMD album called Crush, and it was a Seals and Crofts record inside. and the person who sold it to me was cool about it and refunded my money, and I got to keep the actual album cover, and it's hanging on my wall. And I eventually picked up a a good copy of Crush by OMD on Discogs, and was pretty happy about that. But, so I've heard horror stories about ordering from Discogs. I haven't had much of a bad experience from it. So I never had this in my collection. I've heard the song, the hit song off of this. I've heard 10,000 times. We all have. I mean, you didn't escape the '80s without hearing this song, and that's "She Blinded Me with Science" by Thomas Dolby. The album is called The Golden Age of Wireless. Now, I didn't get this. I didn't get this record because of that song. It's a good song. It's overplayed, but it's a good song. I really got it because Europa and the Pirate Twins are on this, and Airwaves and Flying North are just really, really, really good Thomas Dolby songs. Saw him in concert. I mention this concert a lot. Depeche Mode 101, the Rose Bowl. He opened up for Depeche Mode. Again, here's the lineup: Wire, Thomas Dolby, OMD, and Depeche Mode. He was there. He played at that show, and he puts on a phenomenal show. I was really impressed, but I never owned this album, and now I do. And it's a near mint copy of it. It is a USA pressing. But yeah, and nothing to report, nothing new. It's got a boring old. I hate these plastic flimsy ones. I need to replace that, but it's on the purple Capitol label, and yeah, pretty cool. Plays great, in good shape. Happy to have it. All right, so. Again, kind of a short video. After that, I went to surgery and then, ordered a record. But the good news is, while you're watching the show, I am actually out, or more than likely out, celebrating my 14 years of marriage to my wife. And we're actually going out to the Broken Yoke, ironically. And we're going to stop by Zia's. And then we're going to go to the casino, which is exactly what we did when I picked up those records. What was it, 3 weeks ago now? Yeah. So we like to go to the casino and play the slots, and I usually have a beer and watch her play, but whatever. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you have any of these albums, what your favorite track is off of them. Yeah. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I do want to give a shout out to a channel I just discovered, or found, I should say. I didn't discover, I found. And that would be SpectrumTube. He's got 230 subscribers, 24 videos. He's somewhere located in the UK. I haven't watched all his video content yet, but what I've seen so far is pretty cool. The one I watched, he went to a thrift store and found a whole bunch of cool CDs. Great stuff he found too. I'm like, I want to go to that thrift store, because everything he pretty much showed, I either have or want. So that being said, Spectrum, it was a pleasure to find your YouTube channel. I look forward to watching more. If you haven't checked out his channel, check it out. I'm going to put the link below. Really cool YouTube channel. So there you go. All right. Until next time. Surprise, you're going to have 2 videos this week. I'm actually going to post one on Wednesday. I'm actually going to do it. You know why? Because I'm shooting it right after this one. Okay, cool. Thank you for watching. Again, be good to each other. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.